Welcome back to FIFA 19.
Oh, Kingdom Hearts.
Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, I got it on our series. Kim's frustration at being benched again, despite her performance in the last game, got her in trouble and the team extra exercise. But it wasn't without reason, as the coach told Kim about another young prospect that blew it all after breaking the rule, not wanting Kim to fall into the same trap.
Could have just told her that.
Meanwhile, Alex finally conquered that pesky challenge that caused the E-rank music to play earlier.
And maybe here we'll finally see what makes him a dick in the future.
He also chose his mum's brand design over his manager's one. The count that, well, his mum did a lot for him, so it's nice to return the favour. Also, the other design sucked.
It's a shame. I like the idea of.
Oh, and Real Madrid trashed Tottenham Hotspur because of course they did.
Actually, same. I kind of like the idea of a rampaging lion, but it needed a bit more details.
Yeah, like England loves that form of lion anyway.
It's a long story
yeah.
tied to the Dynasty of Kings.
So yeah, as for the last track, again, as like I said last time, I ran out of series, and well, Kingdom Hearts is a nice treasure trove of music. So
Wow, surprised that Siri did not got booted up from that Dwibs.
It's a shame that melody. It's a shame that melody.
And in case you don't know, it's and in case you don't know, it's Kyrie's theme from the first game, albeit the HD version.
Oh yeah,
Dwibs, have you tried out Melody in Memory yet?
No, not yet. Although I think someone downloaded the demo onto my console in the house. So
what? It was like a full poltergeist. You don't know who was it?
Okay. I'll just say it. Get it if you want, but that game is not worth the full price release that they are marketing it at.
Well, no.
It's been a few months since it's come out now. So
also, most games are not really worth the price they come out at launch. Trevor.
I mean, a good game can be worth it. Melody and Memory.
No. At the price that they're going for these days, 60, 70, and $80.
Oh God, no. Oh, no. But yeah, okay.
Wait a minute. I didn't catch that. Was that how much they were charging for Melody of Memory?
60.
No.
For a game that has
what would be the British equivalent?
I think
55 pounds. But I do believe they ignored. I think they ignored the rate conversion. Just
they make it 60 anyway.
Yeah.
So it's a cop out. We're paying more.
Okay, let me just put it like this in this regard. Melody Memories only has 4 bosses. Barely let you fight bosses here and there. The story is ugh.
How's the main gameplay of it?
It's a rhythm game, Dwibs. It's serviceable. Again, it's
hard to fuck a rhythm game up.
To quote, depends, Dwibs. Some people, frame performance is everything. So if you can fuck up that, you can fuck up the entire game.
Yeah.
But no, the real, to quote, or at least to paraphrase, a quote from Monkey Island, to me, for my philosophy, never pay more than $20 for a video game.
I can't blame you for that.
To be fair, I've paid more than $20 for just Blu-ray film.
I think the last time that I paid full price for one game was for Project Crossdome 2.
Also, I see you're giving Danny a shaved head look that makes him look like Dr. Cox. Jesus.
You see, I prefer Danny of that hair.
I guess.
I can't think of the last time I paid full price for a game.
Man,
what is this?
It's a incidental track from the first Tomb Raider.
Ah, okay.
Wow, so far this part, I'm 2 for 2 for Square Enix franchises.
Was Tomb Raider off Square Enix franchise back then, though?
Remember, Jova, I mean, technically, since, re-releases is the Square Enix game.
The Idols buyout happened, actually a long time ago, Jova, surprisingly enough. Although we didn't start to capitalize on it immediately. It took a bit.
Hey, Square, speaking of stuff you own, how about a re-release of Mischief Makers? Because, surprisingly enough...
I still want an Unholy War HD remake.
I'll admit, I'm amazed at the loyalty of Mischief Makers franchise to the point where people are asking for Marina light years to get into Smash. Like, that is
Listen,
Okay,
Dean,
seriously.
Drova,
Why do goalkeepers keep falling for this same shit?
that's also the thing, Drova. While solid on its own, the Mischief Makers fan base is still relatively little, even compared to stuff like, your average obscure game that gets a cult following.
I mean, to be fair, it gets more fan art than Time and Eternity does, apparently.
Dang.
Like, seriously, what about Time and Eternity makes it that apparently, as far as we
I don't
found,
know,
it
Drova.
has only
I
one
tried,
piece of fan art?
Ever since we did our redo commentary, I tried to, give a bit of a scan in the waters, test the waters to see, for example, how /V reacted to it.
Yeah?
I couldn't get so much of a response on that round, Jova.
Wow.
It seems that even there it's mostly for, like you said, Jova. Well, to be fair, I don't really blame it because despite being a chaotic collective, conglomerate. /V also evolves with the time, so I can imagine, just people that can remember more obscure stuff will not be completely present there. But
That's-
it's a long story for another time.
Wow, it's
Jesus Christ, Dwibs.
Apparently it bounced off somebody and went in. Hang on, let's see.
Yeah.
Yeah, the goalkeeper touched it but couldn't keep it out.
Let's see it again.
Jesus.
Well, that's humiliating.
Yeah, he just got there as well. Oh, I got the video. Yeah, that first paragraph of the journey so far that I did earlier.
Yes.
Hang on, let me read what I said again.
Why?
Kim getting benched despite the character getting benched despite their good performance last time. And I was playing a Kingdom Hearts track.
I mean, it's oh, you're referencing Kingdom Hearts 3D. Cute.
Well, in general, really. Characters who start to do something but then get benched because, lol.
Yeah, poor Kyrie.
And by lol, I don't mean League of Legends. Hang on, what have I done here? Well, okay, except that one DLC.
Well, even still, like.
Anyway, let's see it.
Oh.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Jesus.
Hey, come on! I didn't mean it. I just fell over, man.
Well, I sure I can vouch for. Oh?
I tackled someone again.
A
Because of the
massive
advantage
damage.
rule, the ref doesn't immediately give a yellow card. Display go on, and yeah.
Oh, damn, Danny. Oh, not
Did he just
cool.
say "fuck off" to the ref?
What I couldn't catch that much. Did the lip sync imply that?
Right, he said,
Apparently.
"Oh, fuck off."
They will now make use of their substitutes bench.
Oh shit!
Tremendous ball play.
Shit!
Ooh.
No!
Cross comes in.
Oh,
With both time and
come on,
space.
mate! You had a chance to shoot then, and you wasted your time
The opposition.
faffing around. Oh.
Now far from a smooth challenge. Will the referee produce a card?
Yeah.
Following that
I
tackle,
don't think.
he
I
is
think
got to
you know.
go to the book.
You know how each football club has like a motto. Sometimes the motto is just four. It's just 4 words with a full stop at the end of it.
Yes.
I don't think any of those words for Cardiff City include discipline.
Real chance.
Maybe we just need to be injected with some. I don't know.
Yeah, looking at this painting fills you with discipline.
No, Dwibs, it's kind of like in Nino Kuni, where Evan, just goes around, takes a bit of discipline from someone and injects someone else with it.
It's a weighted pass.
That was a bit
Danny
rude.
Williams is in there.
Oh, hit the
The
post.
keeper is happy the bar was there.
So close. Oh, God damn it, not again.
The referee has got to have a big think about it. A caution. Well, definitely yellow card.
Okay, how many yellow cards is that now?
That's at least 4 so far.
It felt like almost half the team's been
And
booked.
5 minutes to go. Now he's got to stay calm.
Yes, that's it. Stay
It has
calm.
to be, surely.
And there you go.
And in it goes.
So yeah,
Um,
eight goals, 4 yellow cards.
it's a slaughter. It's not even a match anymore.
Well, wow. Almost every match in this series of playthroughs has been a slaughter. Even the commentators wondering where the hell were the defenders?
I guess it was Taco Tuesday for them.
Well, I mean, some Champions League games are played on Tuesday nights, so...
And it's a happy night for the visitors. They'll return home with maximum points.
Well, Derry, that was a great performance, wasn't it? Really, really top class. Every department of the team working perfectly well. It was easy.
Well, thank you, Mr. Commentator. That's very nice. That's very kind of you. Okay, 10 performance, only 1 assist, but I won the match. So there we are. Ajax 0, Cardiff City 8.
Jesus.
All around a good performance. They even got 2 stars.
Alright, what's up next?
Let's go look at our performance for a split second. And our player ratings. Just to show it again, I'm not sure.
The absolute, we got 5 yellow cards.
Yeah. It's also so I could count how many yellow cards I got. All right, so all in all, we completely crushed the team that nearly got to the final of the Champions League not too long ago. So what's next? Well, after skimming along, training's coming up in a bit. First of all, let's look at some social media posts. As it comes up. Yeah, this game sometimes has a bit of an issue with loading.
Yeah.
There we go.
I don't remember if the other journeys also had troubles with loading. Okay, I think the first one did. Not sure about the second one. Refresh my memory.
Oh
Dwibs.
boy, hey Joe, but guess what? The Uswunt team are winning.
Oh, that's a thing. You're gonna cross them later, aren't you?
Well, yeah. Cardiff City versus the US women's team.
At least let Wales win, even if it is Cardiff.
Really?
Well,
Surely.
I mean, you can't. I mean, Cardiff are the only Welsh team are going to be playing as this game.
Wait, so sure, you're really that
Well,
desperate
yeah.
for...
I'll need tackling day for my training. I got 5 yellow cards last time.
Oh, really?
Oh.
Steel Samurai?
Yeah,
Yes.
nice.
Hey, this is a good song.
Yeah. I remember that. Hey, it is perfectly fitting as well. I remember that scene from the Steel Samurai where he tackled his opponents and broke their legs before chopping their heads off with his sword.
Actually, it was an Aginata, Dwibs.
Still, great episode. It was right next to the episode where the Steel Samurai and the villain. It was just them having a good drink in the pub.
That would not be too outlandish in some series, actually.
Okay, we're through for this session. Let's start thinking about the weekend.
But Champions League games are on weekdays.
So sure, you're that desperate for Wales to win that
Anyway,
you would have
cutscene.
even your greatest foe win in your stead?
Yes.
Yeah, you look a yard short, mate.
Oh, okay. How the hell are you allowed to stand there? You don't play for Cardiff City.
Well, to be fair, there's nothing stopping
He's that nefarious.
There's nothing stopping the public from, I guess, sitting out and watching.
Over that loss yet? I mean, that must have killed you.
Does he literally need to wear his medal around his neck?
Yes, Joe. You might as well have a pair of mustache to twirl.
Not that you'll ever
So what does he have on him that he is touting?
So what? You just happened to wear that medal out, did you?
Dwibs?
Why are you even
What's
here?
the medal he's wearing that he's touting?
Tomorrow's match.
The Champions League medal.
Not dropping all
Ah.
The final that he wasn't in, remember?
So how does he have a medal? Oh, right, because he was still part of the team, technically.
Yeah.
Again, he talks a lot of crap for somebody who didn't even apparently earn it.
Yes.
Jesus Christ, the music has gone incredibly intense. Like, you think someone's about to pull out
Yeah.
a gun.
Ooh,
Ooh. Oh, he is not pleased.
That expression. What are you going to do? Assassinate him?
You know what this reminds me? This kind of performance and over-the-top bullshit. Charlotte Copley in the 2013 Old Boy remake.
Huh.
Hey, hang on, wait, you can't go in there. You don't play for Cardiff.
I think he's just
Where the hell are
passing
you
through.
going? He's trespassing.
He was looking
He's
for the
lost.
bathroom.
Okay. Here's what happened. He was looking for a way to make his dramatic entrance, but he realized that the way he had to go through was there, so he pretty much went, oh crap, I might as well just go through and play it
Jova,
cool.
he plays
He's
for
an outlaw,
Paris
lucid
Saint-Germain.
running, no one there to make us leap. And he's run around to make business with the big hair on his hip.
Jova, there's one problem with your theory. He plays for Paris Saint-Germain. How the hell do you walk from Cardiff City's training ground to Paris?
No.
It's gonna take a while, but you'll arrive eventually there.
Dwibs. I didn't say he was going back to his own home court. What I meant is like, oh, he's just making a dramatic exit from talking to Danny.
Is that what they do in Kingdom Hearts? Teleport?
Oh yes, they do that
Kinda,
a
with the
lot.
dark corridors.
Yeah.
Yeah, because everything in that series is named Dark something.
Baby.
Darkness.
So what are we gonna? So what's gonna be in Kingdom Hearts? Dark beer.
There's gonna be the Darkness
Oh, hell yeah.
Keyblade.
Feelings.
And of course I believe you.
But Jova, about the whole winning thing. I mean, it's okay, even if Wales does badly in the football, we can at least make up for it in the rugby. Isn't that right, Dwibs?
Ooh.
I knew you were gonna bring that up.
I get the idea that some shenanigans is happening between parts.
Okay.
Wales have wiped the floor with every other country in the UK. Let's
Wait,
put it that
seriously? We have to go back to Kim
Including
already?
ours.
Wait.
Yeah,
we are.
including yours.
Wow.
Okay.
And you were apparently
overall-
playing dirty, even.
Also,
Okay,
yeah,
That's
too,
what I've been hearing.
also, yeah,
Okay. Overall, in that match, yes, we weren't very good. But have you seen the refereeing performance? Tough.
Really, Dwibs?
really?
No, people are actually joking that the ref must be a Wales fan.
Well, I mean, he's not Welsh, as far as I recall.
Anyway.
I mean, you can't have a referee from the same country as one of the teams in it because I was.
I guess we just
giant
paid him more.
conflict of
I don't know.
interest.
Yes, Joe.
Anyway, back to what Tia was saying, though. Yeah, why does the game want you to switch now to Kim's again? Like, again, it mainly seems to be going
Because,
back and
well-
forth between Kim and Alex's.
Again,
least-
it
hey, at
just
least
feels like the
Kim's
game wants to
supporting-
get... Hang on.
At least Kim's supporting her brother wearing his branded T-shirt.
Mhm.
Which-
It feels like the game wants to get rid of Kim as soon as possible because it really makes no sense to suggest her story to go on first, even when key events happen before that point.
Again.
I really wonder who actually was responsible for pacing out.
See, now, what
Lisa.
would make sense is if the story recommended that you go, oh, nice, this song, I like this one. But, yeah, it would be much nicer if the game recommended that you go back and forth to characters to see how a certain action that you did in one story affects the other here and there. Then it would make sense, but no, Kim and Alex is still has quite the gap, and we still don't actually see the events that led to Alex becoming the jerk that we see him to be in Kim's stories, so yeah, it's weird. And yeah, the song is still awesome.
There we go.
I
Oh,
mean,
it's
I
not
thought
over yet.
it fit the current story.
I wouldn't be surprised actually if Wada eventually returns in Ace Attorney 7.
I mean, I wouldn't mind Drova, but I do believe that there are characters that should be prioritized over her.
Again, that's just my biggest issue with Ace Attorney 4. Because of Ace Attorney 4, now we gotta work on
An
gradually
entire
getting the
set of
characters
supporting
back.
characters we don't know what happened to them
Yeah.
in the meantime.
And that's, yeah. Like, apparently
Like Paul
it's...
Will Powers, for example. Did his career actually took off? We
Now...
never know.
Well... Without...
Anyway, guys, are
So
you?
what's next?
Well, I believe we're facing the Swedish next, and even better, guys, because from now on, because this is the because you know the yeah, I mean this is the Women's World Cup, and every match is essential, especially in these knockout stages. From now on, each of Kim's matches is going to be full length.
Sure, why not?
Okay. But yeah,
So does the Swedish team have to assemble the stadium itself?
Is that an IKEA joke?
Yes, it is. Shamelessly, but it is.
Did they have IKEA in Italy?
Yes, my entire room is basically constructed with IKEA mob, furniture.
Oh, okay.
Most of our flat is
Again,
constructed
Jova, I
with
already
IKEA
told you in the past regarding which specific part. I don't know what's the problem in America with IKEA, but I can tell you that in my country it's not only perfectly serviceable, but actually of good quality. I have this furniture for more than a decade, and it never disappointed me.
yeah, that's the thing. For some reason, in North America, IKEA has, well, a reputation
Maybe
of
importation
not being
problems?
those. Who knows? One thing's for certain, though, their instruction manuals almost never make sense over here.
They're legal
Guys,
figures, Jova. That's
National
yes.
Anthem time coming up.
Oh boy.
That's the thing. For us, apparently, we got the more complex ones, I guess.
It's the final group game and all.
Nice.
Achieve that. Will they be aggressive, get on the front foot, or maybe a little bit more cautious?
Well, one interesting fact that we know already, maybe surprised, but Kim Hunter is in the squad.
Commentators, shut up. You can't talk over the National Anthem. That's
People do that all the time, Dwibs, not just for sport, I can tell you that.
Between her and the coach, but they've obviously made
There are just some, broadcasting channels that have no idea where to tell the actual commentator to shut up for a critical moment.
That dull stare.
Thanks to the
Again.
magical Frostbite engine.
Again, EA, if you don't want people to critique the problems with the Frostbite engine, don't show them up close like that.
They've set the standards quite often.
Alright, so full length match against the Swedish.
I expect this to go well for America.
United States will line up like this.
Oh.
So Alan, 4-4-2.
Yeah, I think it looks that way, Martin. Yes, it's the conventional shape. It's the one that the manager prefers.
And
So
Nope.
let's see how America do after kicking England's arsenal.
But all the American fans are not happy. They felt they should have had a penalty.
Here's Sager. It's going to be a throw in.
Did that foul look potentially penalty worthy to you guys?
Either way, I'm more amused by the fact that the audience wants blood out of it.
Cut out the pass.
Is that what football's going to be like in 1,000 years from now?
It is good to
Like I
According
said
to
before-
according to
It's like
sci-fi movies, Dwibs, yes, football will evolve in bizarre
It's like
ways
what I said-
that will require a lot of extra violence.
It's like what I said. I think I said it before. In the future, a yellow card's going to involve the referee shooting one of the players' knees, and the red card will just be shot in the head.
That's
Of course.
nothing. Now the future where soccer becomes blitzball. That's the one to pay mind to.
Now the players have to hold their breath for more than 10 minutes. Good luck, bitches.
Yeah. So what's gonna happen there? Red card means they get drowned.
I guess. Well, there are no strict penalties apparently in blitzball. You can tackle the opponent all as much as you want.
Can you kill them?
Not really. They can get exhausted from their HPs, but that's pretty much it.
I mean, granted, you can use a blitzball as a weapon in Final Fantasy X, isn't
Yes,
it?
Waka allows to use that.
Sager. Striding
Oh
forward,
fuck!
purposefully.
No!
Whoop.
Shots on here.
Oh thank God!
Hunter.
Wow, so far this has been a more evenly matched contest than many of the
Kim
others.
Hunter
Oh, hang
looking
on.
for a through ball now.
I say that,
Got to be. The
but oh,
goalkeeper to the rescue.
saved.
Well, it's 1 against 1, and this keeper's got a good track record in those situations.
Referee has pointed for a corner.
Oh yeah, corners. I'm never really good at scoring from these.
Oh yeah, we had to calculate a good trajectory on that front.
If you
Yeah.
can just angle both the players right, you can.
Again, there's a lot of physics going on for football
I mean, it's better than.
soccer.
Well, I mean, at least it's better than in FIFA 2000, where the ball isn't so much moving as it is homing in.
It's just a a generic indication left front, so we have to compensate.
Granted, to be fair, I mean, it was released on PS1 and that, but it was also a PS2 launch game.
Mm-hmm. What was the last FIFA game that was released on PlayStation 1?
FIFA Football 2004.
Fair enough.
At least I think it was that one anyway. Oh. And did a horrible tackle again.
Congratulations.
Yeah, congratulations. Actually, it was FIFA Football 2005 that was the last PlayStation 1 FIFA game.
Was it only for a specific country or in general?
Oh no, it got released in North America, Europe and Japan.
Fair enough.
And it was also released for the Gizmondo.
Huh.
Okay, I believe that was that system that eventually turned out was also had some involvement of the Swedish mafia.
Honestly, to be honest, Dwibs, I know it's not really fitting for this playthrough, but the last thing I remember for Gizmondo is that it was time to not safe for work videos, so I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, basically, the Gizmondo was an attempt to try and be one of those internet-connected systems, while
Like
also
Virgin.
having a cheaper model that ran off adverts.
Huh. So it
didn't
is like a
work
streaming
out.
kind of. Yeah, clearly.
Ooh.
But yeah, damn! If it weren't for that terrible shot at the end, I'd be behind.
I also see that the Mafia likes some variety in their career.
Remember, apparently my countries did sponsor 2 different Sonic cartoons, so...
Alright, okay, I should have explained
Thanks
earlier.
for that, I guess.
Basically, the permutations of this match are, if I get at least a draw, I'll go through to the group state, to the knockout phases.
Did you set the
Got a bit
difficulty for this one higher than you usually have it?
No.
No, remember, Jova, I get the idea that despite you setting the difficulty, there is some minor rubber banding that the game goes through, which is fine by me.
I guess also one thing we have to remember is like, well, because Kim's story accelerated the heck up, we're probably much further difficulty-wise into her campaign than we are with Alex and Danny's. Yeah, that's the thing. Out of all the free plots, Kim's is the one that feels like it's been going at lightning speed pace overall. Because again, we have skipped...
If only the Swedish didn't concede that silly free kick.
Anyway, the thing about Kim's story is like, well, it feels like we have skipped so many chunks of days over here and there, and sadly we haven't really gotten to see the resolution to certain plot points here and there, because unlike, say, Sonic Adventure, which does show plot points as effects here and there, it feels like, oh, it stopped here, showed us this, and oh no, Alex is a dick, and we haven't heard a lick of that again from Kim's playthrough.
Has opened the scoring. 1-0 here. Fischer. Anticipated the direction of the pass and was able to intervene.
Anyway, but no, I get what Joval means. In general, again, it feels like Kim's campaign was way too short for its own good. But even so, the pace should have, being set accordingly.
But
This feels really weird, like a first attempt at someone pacing it. Like, it's not as bad as Beyond Two Souls, where the timeline is all over the place instead of, just keeping ahead. But it's still not really good in how it's paced.
Let me put it like this. With a proper story, it should be that no matter which campaign we get a coherent story. The problem...
Coach, what are you talking to?
The air.
But like I was saying, In a good story, no matter which campaign we're playing, we should be able to get a coherent enough narrative here. The problem is that in this story, it feels like we literally do need to play the other campaigns to get what's going on, and while that's not always a problem, in a case like this, I mean, if you're expected to switch back and forth between the campaigns, you might as well have just made it automatic as opposed to this or that, otherwise the player could be left terribly confused here and there. Like I said with Sonic Adventure, yes, the characters do intersect a lot, but overall, by the time you get to play as that character, you at least have enough context for how they are here and there. Like, for instance, when Tails is finally made playable, it's because you've reached his segment where Sonic first meets up with him. And if, say, you meet another character while playing as Tails, you can get at least a good enough idea. And it's not like that you need to absolutely know what's going on with that character here and there, because their respective campaigns focus on them enough. Here, it feels like Kim's campaign had a big deal focusing on Alex suddenly becoming a dick, only to then just go, oh no, that probably got fixed, because the last we've heard, he actually did call her, and now there's something about meaning him well. It's like Tio said, it's spoilery, but unfortunately
Yes,
we
game, I
don't know
know
the
it was
context.
a terrible shot. Don't rub it in.
And again, I'm not saying it like this makes the story horrible this time. It's just that, like Tio said, it's weird that by the third installment we have this weird
Oh, but
issue.
okay. I should explain something actually, guys.
Right.
There are times. So if you're not doing really well with the main playable character in a game, the top right will say you're at risk of subbing out, and if that happens, the match is over.
Oh wow.
I guess that makes sense.
Fantastic game this, and it's going to go right down to the wire.
And so you have to get better with them sharpish.
Morgan cut out the pass.
I think this is the first time we've ever had this happen to you in a Journey playthrough, weirdly enough.
Mm-hmm.
Hunter.
Well, that should help. That should help a bit at least.
That's the situation.
Yeah, it could have been over a long time ago had it not been for their number one.
Trying to catch the opposition out with a short corner. Teammates arriving for the cutback here.
We'll see, yeah, Kim's getting better. Yeah, she's creating good chances and lanes for teammates.
Mm-hmm.
So at the very least, it should help her standing a bit with the coach.
So basically, Sweden is putting up a better fight than England did.
Ooh.
Sweden are decent.
Wow, he didn't say that through gritted teeth.
Well, I mean, I'm not playing as England against playing as America.
Well, she enjoyed that, and the crowd certainly did too.
So if we were playing as England, I'm guessing you probably would have been a lot more hard on them.
Just widen the
Oh
margin
yeah.
here to 2-0. Well, we're down to the last
I mean, it'd
minute
be
here.
like if you were playing as it'd be like if I was sucking as a Welsh side, Shuri would be chastising me for playing badly.
Mm-hmm.
Now Morgan. And it's the tackle that stops the attack here.
Well, we're nearly at the end, so we just got to hold out for a few more seconds. And there we go. The USA are officially through to the knockout stages of the Women's World Cup.
Full-time whistle confirms that.
Wow, we're gonna do it 3 times, I guess, in a row.
Momentum through the tournament, and the signs are
Well, I mean, there's like
to
the,
watch out for
there's like the,
in the knockout
I think there's
stages.
the, I think there's 4 rounds, 3 or 4 rounds left to go.
Mm-hmm.
Well, my point is like, well, going off of actual soccer, this would make it the American women's football team their 3rd time in a row winning the World Cup.
Might as well.
Yep.
So there we are. We beat USA 2, Sweden 0. A cutscene's coming up in a bit, say in about 50 seconds or so. So yeah. First of all, let's see. 93 minutes.
Kim will have to struggle again while Alex is fighting the aliens up in the atmosphere.
Yeah, if it, you know, that would if that would happen if the FIFA IP was owned by Square or something.
Or if the game was made by Platinum Games, I guess.
Wouldn't that be interesting?
Okay, I
I-
don't remember. I don't think Platinum Games has ever done like a sport title.
Well, I mean, yeah. Plus, I think this. Oh, here we go.
Wait
All
a
right.
minute. That
Mm-hmm.
that looks like the same guy who's been the reporter from the back of his head.
They use the same model. I don't know.
Maybe.
Or he was fired and has to be a chef.
All right, Daddy-O, do you have an apology?
Oh, you can thank your brother for that. He sorted this.
Oh, are we finally gonna hear from Alex again?
Or his people did. He's got himself some life.
Yeah, sure does.
I think we're just going to hear from his people.
Congratulations are in order. My daughter in the World Cup knockout stages.
Cheers.
It's a different game now.
You can save the pep talk, Dad.
Thank you.
Enough of those from De Silva.
This music.
I didn't mean to insult you, kid.
Hans and the other guy are very quirky, Drova.
Yes.
You have to admit it's a pretty massive change of heart not going to college. What if Seattle didn't work out? What if
All I
something
wanted
happened?
to do was talk about it. Just see. And all you could do is knock me down. Now I know how Alex felt.
Ooh. Burn.
Well, just as long as we don't repeat Alex's character thing with his dad, we should be fine.
Career choice.
Daughter bonding, eh?
Still talk about
Good.
it. Just try not to get too dazzled.
I know you're just looking out for me. But I'm not you.
Ouch.
Yeah, I'm not a terrible father.
Got to do something special.
Okay, you know, the way you worded it, Kim, that kind of implies your father is a failure. Damn.
Well, that's kind of the sad truth, Jova. He
Yeah.
technically has been. He
True.
has gotten better. He has tried to do something better with the life, but she's comparing for that particular moment. And as
So
much
that was
as
the
it's,
end of Kim's chapter 2.
as much as it hurts, I get where she's coming from.
Wait. That was all chapter 2, and she has 2 chapters left?
Well, all of them, with all the characters have 4 chapters.
Oh, I get that. It's just like, well, again, with chapter 2, she jumped way ahead in the timeline, weirdly
Well, I mean,
enough.
we've still got Danny and Alex's chapter 2s left to do. So let's see who I go to first before we end the part.
Again,
Danny?
like, okay,
I'm guessing.
in regards to Kim's chapter...
The folks at EA made a long overdue adjustment to Danny's FPT rating, and just for that, I'm going to go to Danny's.
Yes,
because
yes,
EA
yes, yes,
referenced
yes, yes,
themselves
yes.
in a video game.
Yes, whatever. But going off of Kim's chapter placement, though, that means that she has to fit all of chapter 3 and chapter 4 near the tail end of the timeline here, which...
Well, chapter 4 all around is the shortest. Or that chapter 4 for each of them is all one match with quite a lot of cutscenes, especially for either Danny or Alex.
I'm guessing that
I
Kim's...
imagine.
Oh, go on, Troy.
I imagine somebody's done a chronological order run of this.
Probably. My guess is like,
but
well, is that...
you know me, guys. If I get a choice not to do chronological order, I'll do it mixed up because I like shaking things up.
Anyway, my bet is that Kim is probably gonna have most of chapter 3, I guess, be the World Cup, actually winning that and whatnot, and I don't know, maybe
stages.
And chapter 4 will probably be her actual World Cup finale or whatever.
Well,
All
see.
right.
Anyway, join us in the next part where we begin to wrap up chapter 2 for Danny and Alex.
See ya.
Yes.
See ya.
See you then.
See ya.